Sag, Sagittarius, Asteris. From Sassy Woman Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. This reading's going to be from December 30th to January 1st. Or, I'm sorry, it's January 7th. I was thinking January 1st is Happy New Year. Ooh. Okay, so anyway, till January 7th, okay? And I'll give you a new reading right before or right after. I can't promise exactly when. Right around that time frame. My time management's gone to hell, and so I'm just trying to keep on track and stay close to what I say. So I said before or after Christmas, so today's the 30th, and actually it just turned the 31st, so we're at New Year's Eve, okay? The end of 2025, my beautiful Sagittariuses, and beautiful Sagittarius, and Scorpio got it last month, man. The last reading, they watched my videos, they shared them, and they liked them, so they got a better reading. No offense, not to say it's not going to be a good reading, it's just more lengthier when I get into it, and I got to give who deserves what they deserve, man. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's how I look at it. And they were the most watched videos for me, and I really need that following. So if you want to hit the like button, you don't have to share, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I actually lost subscribers this month because I guess my time management isn't what they like, or they don't like the readings. I don't know, but they've, I've had subscribers a certain amount for a long time, so I'm not sure. But you can always put suggestions in. I would really appreciate that. I do personal reads. You just got to get with me, okay? Send me a message. Sassy Woman Tarot. That's it, And I'm open. I'm open to all that. Like, I used to be on camera a lot. I used to do my reads on camera, and then somebody sort of bitched about that, excuse my language, and they really didn't care for that. They thought, oh, well, maybe we should just focus on the cards. Okay, so I gave you what you wanted, and now, okay, I don't know what to say, I can't please everybody. I can only please myself, and I try to please you guys, too. So bear with me. It's a new year. We're going to start anew, and hopefully you got some good energy. I just saged in here. All my cards have been saged. All my cards have been shuffled previously, but I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these a little bit more, and I'm going to cut them again. Okay, hope everybody's well. Everybody's looking for a brand new beginning for this new year, and to let go of the old. Okay? Let go of the old, man. Get it out of here, okay? So let's pull some cards here. I'm going to take it on the top. Something tells me to take it on the top. High Priestess, okay? Queen of Wands. All right, Sag. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I'm going to shuffle real quick. That's a lot of major arcana right off the top. Bam. Okay, so we all know, oh, there's two more. Let's take these. Knight of Wands, and we got the Seven of Wands, and we got the King of Pentacles. One more card is what I want. Did that turn? No. Okay. Okay, so the High Priestess usually has hidden influences, seeing beyond the shadows sometimes. It helps. Queen of Wands. Usually ambitious woman, honest, practical. Knight of Swords. Need one more, actually. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is usually, it's a Jupiter card. So, ups and downs in life. Good luck. Sometimes coincidence, synchronicity. Concerning maybe a Knight of Wands. I don't know. Let's see. A Knight of Wands. Let's see. Sometimes change a home or move. And we have sometimes change a home, a move. I mean, a couple different things. And we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is usually courage to overcome difficult situations, like challenging your beliefs, remaining calm, defending oneself. So King of Pentacles, maybe you had to defend yourself against some kind of legal matter. I'm not sure. King of Pentacles is usually like somebody that's very successful. They're a happy king, basically. They have energy, confidence, charisma to handle all situations. Usually, you know, they're like, very knowing in what they are. They're very confident individuals. And the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is usually a chivalrous young man, somebody to defend or fight, coming and going of a matter. So, and the King of Swords. So you got a couple wands here, a couple swords. So you went from the Knight to the King of Swords. Okay, that's usually a civilian, some kind of an authority figure. So maybe you got a couple people coming into your life, and let's go ahead and clarify. All right, so you want to ask my fortune sticks a yes or no question. You want to formulate that in your mind right now, Sag, and we'll answer that at the end. Okay, we're going to clarify the High Priestess, why you have some hidden kind of influences going on here with the Moon card. That's a Moon card. Okay, Sag. Yeah, the people who like my videos the most, that's what I'm going to focus on. You know, if that sign wants to see what I have to say, what I'm pulling out of the cards for them, more power to them. Let's do this. We got the Hermit. The Hermit to go ahead and clarify the High Priestess. Another Arcana card, okay? So, Major Arcana. So, the Hermit is a Virgo card, okay? It's a Virgo card. It usually is discrimination, like discretion, showing discretion, wisdom being offered. You're like being really, really focused on what, you know, you're showing discrimination. You're trying to figure out, you know, discriminating circumstances, okay? And this one was the Six of Pentacles that came up on top of that. And the Six of Pentacles is usually charity gifts given. You want to share with others, so maybe you had to be discerning regarding sharing. Queen of Wands, like I said, is usually somebody that's honest, nature-loving, and I got the Nine of Pentacles on that, because that's what I was going to pull for that next. A Nine of Pentacles is usually solitary enjoyment of wealth, so whatever you're doing it alone at that point. Wheel of Fortune, ups and downs in life, like I said. You know, it's just a synchronicity, coincidence. You know, sort of like opportunity knocks. So something came into that situation, your situation, and oh, you got Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is usually like abandoning a present situation, walking away. Okay? Steer, something's not fulfilling her anymore. Okay, and the Moon card. And the Moon card is a Pisces card. And it's intuition, self-defeat, maybe, you know, a self-defeatist attitude. Knight of Wands coming to your rescue, maybe. And Knight of Wands is a change of home, like I said. Usually it's a journey by water. It could be coming and going of a matter. Happy news. Sometimes it can mean like a proposal, a love engagement. Let's clarify that. Coming in quick though, doesn't it look like that? Ten of Cups. And Ten of Cups is, it is like the happy family life. Stable love, realization of emotional love, marriage. So maybe you got a marriage proposal. Okay. And you have the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify that. So that's courage in difficult situations. Courage to overcome difficult situations. Princess of Swords. So I'm going to read that from the book. That's the Mystic Mondays. Princess of Swords. I doggone it. I just had it. I just saw it. Okay. There we go. It says, inquisitive, verbose, and lively. Sparks fly with a twinkle in your eye. There are a million ideas floating around in your head, and you can't wait to tell anyone and everyone about them. All right. All right. So you're feeling good about something then. So maybe this proposal you couldn't wait to tell everybody. And the King of Pentacles is usually a very confident person, like I said before, very, very sure of themselves. So that could be you. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, and the Knight of Cups is a romantic person. Brings proposals and invitations. See that? Nice. Okay. And so maybe you have more than one proposal. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords we're going to clarify here. And the Knight of Swords is usually, like I said, the coming and going of a matter. So maybe you're not sure about this situation. Four of Pentacles would say you're leaving legacy, material possessions, you know, miserly. Maybe you're like holding on to possessions. Maybe you're afraid of, you know, melding them together. I'm not sure. Could be frightened of, you know, sometimes people are frightened of commitment. Maybe that's you. You're frightened of commitment, or this person might be a little bit hesitant. King of Swords is usually like a civilian authority. Let's see what we can pull up for that. So somebody got a proposal right over Christmas. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sag. Are you going to get one? That could be too many cards, man. Don't play with me. Let's go. Oh, I want that one right there. All right. And that is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is usually like a solitude, change for the better. You got to rest, recover, recharge. So maybe you're taking time to evaluate like what you want to do in this situation. Not too sure. Looks like you're a little unsure to me. Looks like you got some major Chariot. Okay, and the Chariot's a Cancer card. Strong self-will, okay? Sexual proudness, usually like being in the driver's seat, you know? You're in the driver's seat. Could be change of home, though. You have that, too. But, yeah. Moving on, maybe? Let's see what this is. Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. Wealth. Material. Beginning of wealth. Material possessions. Financial, you know, reward kind of thing. One more. And then we're going to let that go. We're going to move on. All right. 3 of Wands, baby. 3 of Wands. Okay, and that's partnership, help being offered, progress, success, moving forward. All right, we're going to let it there. Okay, let me go ahead and pull a chakra card for you. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, Sag? I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull a wealth card. I don't know about... We'll see what else. Seed of intention. Then I'm going to do my 6 for you. 1 card, please, for Sag. 1 card for Sag. Oh, there it is. Completion. Okay, I'll read that to you. Completion. And the color has to do with your chakras, okay? So, if you're familiar with your chakras, completion. And I think that's to do with your, sacral area. Your lower back, right above your buttocks. The sacral area. Let me just see here. Oh, actually, no. No. I am wrong on that. It is actually with the, it's orange that we're looking at. Orange, an orange cover frame on that. And the orange frame is, yeah, the orange frame is the sacral, okay? Yeah, okay. So let's see completion. Let me read what that says here, and I'll show you the card. here. I just want to incorporate these. I think they're pretty cool. Okay, so it says, he was raised a final sunset. A life comes to a spectacular close. It says he was raised in an orphanage and never wore new boots until he enlisted in the Army in 1942. By the end of the war, he was a decorated veteran and had survived what many of his brothers had not. Later, he had become an actor. He was well loved, but history will remember him as a hero, as a war hero. When he is finally laid to rest, God has smiled upon him and she received him into the heavens. This is a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value most. Do not fear completion. Embrace it. Am I present in the moment? How do I respond to the ideal of completion? Honoring your legacy of a natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning on the horizon. Remember the new beginning, a new adventure, honoring those who give to us. Achievement, determination, and fulfillment. There you go. Very cool. So you're beginning again with something cool. Good luck with that. Let me get a wealth card. And this is for Sagittarius. A wealth card for Sagittarius. One card, please. One card, please. Just one. Okay. I'm going to take this. The Organizer. All right. So the Organizer, everything has its rightful place. It says patient, practical, truthful, committed, steadfast, orderly, reliable, considerate, consistent, disciplined, systematic, instinctual, careful, detailed, discerning, and rational. So the Organizer, page 70. I just like to bring out different cards because I like to see what we pull up. You know, the same one. Sometimes people think, oh man, I got that card. You know, no, I want to have a real, like what I pull up for everybody. Okay, so the mantra for the Organizer is everything has its rightful place. It's a soul desire to be a channel for structuring energy and flow in practical form. The purpose is to be aligned with divine order and organize people, places, and things to support a higher quality of life. The shadow part is perfectionism, stubbornness, and skepticism. It says, as an organizer, you innately know that putting things in their rightful place simplifies life and creates freedom. It says, in the shadow side, you know that where there's a will, there's a way. However, when your will is not aligned with your divine will, you will inevitably run into obstacles. More, you can become superlatively stubborn. When you are in a state of major resistance, you will not allow any new ideas or solutions to reach you. It's your way or the highway. Which one are you? Which one are you? The Organizer getting everything together, or are you the person that's really stubborn? Okay, so let me pull a Seed of Intention card for you. Okay. So let's get that out there, and then I'm going to pull your stick. Oh, for today I love deeply. For today I love deeply. It sounds like you got a proposal, at least one over Christmas. I'm not sure what to do with it. You can go ahead and send me a message. Let me know. If you want a reading, let me know that too, because I do personal readings. Let me go ahead and pull a stick for you here. An answer to your yes or no question. Number 55. 55. Okay, I'm going to get the book. Where did I put it? Here we go. Okay. 55. Okay, it says no. The answer is no to your question. Make the most of the slightest opportunity, and you can parlay that into even bigger successes. Earn now, save for the future, and build on what you create little by little. The answer is no, number 55. Okay, Sag, that's what I have for you, okay? I hope until January 7th, this rings true. You have some good things, good vibes going on. You got some kind of proposals. It could be job related. Not sure, but I'm digging it. I think it's going to be a very positive thing for you. And maybe you're having to move. So let me know in the comments. Totally, you can do that. Please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Lets people know that you appreciate my videos. And we'll see you again soon, okay? All right, take care, Sag. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. It's Darius from Sassy Woman Tarot.